Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stop and stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. Well, you can argue in terms of prospects coming up in this division, this man is as well-rounded as any fighter in the weight class. Tonight believes he'll have the striking advantage, but not afraid to grapple if the fight goes to the ground as well.
But when you possess that type of skill, when you have all the abilities, you're not afraid of where the fight goes. This man believes that he's just better, and he has proven that every time he steps into the octagon. He is well-rounded, and many say it, but this kid is well-rounded, and he has shown it in his octagon appearance.
Yeah, comes from a great camp, gets a lot of different looks, and health is wealth. When he's been healthy, he's looked like one of the best fighters in this division. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Roman Dolidze.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. So the Stockton Southpaw Nate Diaz back at it here tonight. More than 10 years on this UFC roster. Pretty fast starter. He'll try to get the hands to the target early on. And you know about the legendary chin. A lot of power in the opponent tonight, but easier said than done to get Nate Diaz out of it. Diaz gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Dolidze gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Beautiful body kick. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Dolidze's pass is denied.
Get them out here. This is where he wants to be.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Good work from the top here by Dolidze.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, hammer fist here by Dolidze.
Big ground and pound.
Hammer fist again by Roman Dolidze. Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground, setting up for an arm lock now. Oh, that's tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. Have to set up your takedown. I want you to maintain dominant position.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Second round underway. Diaz gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here. And follows up with another one. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh! Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh! Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
That one is going to end the fight.
Yep.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Diaz's arm starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how...
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot.
Oh,
he hurt him again.
Diaz is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Punch got blocked there.
Oh!
Wow, both of them landing massive shots. Nice leg kick.
Right off the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Oh, my goodness.
10 minutes in the can. Well, how's that for a 5-minute performance? The round is over mercifully for his opponent. You just got to make sure you stay the course, though, at this point, I would think, right? Because you nearly got the finish, but you didn't, and the opponent figures to make some adjustments.
Absolutely, and he's from a great team, John. You know that the opponent's from a great team, so they're going to tell him all the right things in between rounds. So he's got to stay the course, as you said. Be calm, be patient. Do exactly what you did prior that put you in such a phenomenal situation going into the next round.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Lead kick landed there by Dolidze. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea.
His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Diaz, and you know they still haven't found Alex Overeem's head.
Well, gets back to his feet. Diaz's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side mount. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
And right into side control. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
There it is, now he's running him out.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
Dolidze's trying to get a triangle submission here. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's going to get the finish. The triangle choke is very close to being locked in. Now he's got to get his feet locked together, and he's got to start to pull down on the head if he wants to finish this fight.
Oh, he got out!
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurt for sure.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you could see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
And now he's got the back. 15 seconds. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dolidze.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, that is the end of the round. Diaz's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice land. Great punch.
Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single takedown tonight?
To the point that I'm questioning his fight IQ and his ego. Because if you fight with your ego, you usually find yourself losing. Right now, he is putting himself in immense danger by not trying to get takedowns.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Diaz's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Now drops inside that. Ooh, good armbar attempt here. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Dolidze's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Final seconds here. Diaz is going for the sub here.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, incredible drama here in this fight. I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in it, given all that swelling around his eye. We'll see what the cut man can do to stop the swelling here over these 60 seconds. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses. Beautiful jab land.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, how good is that? Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Diaz is looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony.
All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, hammer fist here by Dolidze. Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, you better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better.
All right, so back to the feet we go after a... Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? And just misses with that big right hand. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but you can change all of that with a late submission.
He's struggled because he hasn't been able to get this. Gotta start looking to finish. Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Roman Dolidze!
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.